We did this shit! It's a parade! It's so much in the air!
Guard number 13, Irish Coquia.
Irish Coquia is a 6'1 guard from St. Patrick's.
Si Irish Coquia, mga kabulungan, ay player ng
Big time
St.
player.
Patrick.
Show up in big time games.
Congratulations to most valuable player of 2022 Most Sport. We enjoyed basketball from St. Patrick's, number 13, Irish Coquia.
Currently here at Langley. It's about 7:30. Game 1. You already know what it is. Turn me up.
Knowing us and how dominant we are, we came into the game playing the 16 seed, the JL Crow. Coach John had played for it, one of my coaches in high school, my junior coach. We came into the game knowing that we had to be respectful and make sure that we were healthy and didn't get injured. I feel like we came into the game knowing that we would be playing limited minutes, but I feel like it was good because not only did we get some rest, but also the bench could get some time in to play and do their things as well, which helped in the long run because obviously they'll get their confidence up. My favorite part about playing at the LEC is just the atmosphere that it brings and all the memories it brings to me.
Coquia knocks down the three with 17.4 seconds left. Irish Coquia.
With the score being what it was, I feel like we played good, but we also played sloppy, and that kind of led into our second game. I feel like me not playing too good offensively kind of affected how I played throughout the whole game. And Coach told me that if I wasn't scoring and when I don't have good offensive nights to do the other things that make me good, like rebounding, passing, making sure I play defense, and those are the things I kind of focused on, knowing that nothing was dropping. And I listened to him and I went out there and just did the rest. I mean, for me, when I play, I just tend to focus on the game and not really pay attention to the crowd. I feel like I heard them throughout the game, but like I said, I didn't really tune into it, and it didn't get to me. I feel like that's how it's always been. If I'm not really having a good offensive game and I try to do my best to contribute in other ways, I feel like everyone else steps up, like Joey, Casey, John, all them. They pick me up when I'm down, and that's why we're brothers for So sorry. Keep has to come. 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep looking. 9, 10, and you are good. Coming from the game of Argyle, my mindset kind of changed. It was to not really force anything and to know that I have teammates that know how to score as well, and to just trust them. The first 2 games, I feel like I was trigger happy, and I feel like I was just excited to be back, and I felt like I had a lot to prove, and that kind of got to me. So coming into the Lord Byng game, I just knew how to chill it, make sure making the right plays. I wasn't really focused on scoring because like my coach said, do the rest and the offensive side would come. With me doing that, I feel like that's what led me to have a good game and to show the type of player that I really am. passing, making some good plays, playing defense, and it worked out for me. And in the end, I ended up with good stats, and I was hitting my shots, and I felt like I had a really good game, offensively and defensively and all that.
Okay, good luck, Iris.
Yep.
Need to win.
2 hours
Okay?
pre-game toe tip off.
You know.
And welcome everybody to center court here at the Langley Event Center here as we hit the AAA championship portion of today's championship Saturday.
Watching the two-way wardings and us in the tunnel waiting for our game, I feel like I was really like, I wasn't nervous, but I was just super excited to play on the court again in front of such a big crowd, and I feel like Dover Bay is a good team, and I feel like knowing that we would see them eventually, we practiced a lot, made sure to watch some film on them and to know their personnel on the court.
The 2023 BC Boys AAA Championship, the defending BC champions, winning the opening to these Dover Bay Dolphins. They're coached by Darren Seaman. And what an impressive victory over number 6 North Delta yesterday. The jump shot on the baseline, wide open. Matthew Cote with a jump shot there as Carry-On now back with the Celtics. With 2-0 lead for the Dolphins. Dover falling into this 2-3 zone here immediately. Sooner quickly outside, they go to Coquia. Irish with a big triple. And he knocks it down right over that zone.
That shot kind of like showed that like it was like a statement, like I'm here, you know, like no one's about to get this championship for me. And the moment that I hit that, everyone knew like, oh, it's gonna be a game, you know, like.
The zone back outside, Carry-On, or rather Coquia off balance. Here's Cote, baseline double team comes. Here's Frank Linder, takes a step, top shot, Furniture Eagle-Air, Frank Linder, and there's no question you can tell for his brother.
Basically, I was going up the sideline, hit him with a little jump stop pump fake, and as I went up, I felt something on my head. I started to see some blood come out, and going back on defense, I felt more blood dripping down my neck, and then I told my coach, and when we got back to the bench, he told me I was bleeding. But the funny thing was, like, he knew that there was a big like gap or like a hole in my head, but he didn't tell me, so I asked him like, am I good? He's like, yeah. But like he kept putting a towel on it. I was like, are you sure I'm good? Like I still feel like the blood coming out. And he's like, yeah, like it's good. We just need some Vaseline. Me subbing out with a couple of minutes left in the first quarter was crucial, and I felt like I didn't want to go out, to be honest. Like I really didn't, but the ref had forced me. When I was out for a couple of minutes, they had scored a lot, and I just really was eager to come back on the court, and that's what happened in the second half. game being close and back and forth, I feel like for us, we knew what we expected from them, which they showed us throughout the game. But at the same time, we've been here before, we've been in this position multiple times, and I feel like that's what Dover Bay was lacking, was experience. But yeah, we just knew that if we had a lead, we'd make sure to play some defense, and that's what got us the dub. I knew we were going to win the game when it was around 2 minutes left. We were up a couple of buckets, and the momentum just changed because when we were getting back on defense, and I absorbed some contact on a screen, and they called for an offensive foul, and I got up. I was like,
this is my song, and no one can take it.
The most valuable
away.
player is Greg Lino from the tournament committee. Congratulations to the most valuable player
It's
of the
been
2023 BC School Sports 3A Boys Basketball Provincial
But now
Tournament.
you're here.
From St. Pat's, number 13, Iris Coquia.
And I wonder if you know
Last year, that's 3 times, baby.
to find your dreams come true. This is my song, and no one can make it alive. It's been so long since someone.
the team and I have had lots of celebrations before, but I feel like this one was when it hit the most. Obviously, for the seniors, we're not going to be playing high school basketball anymore. For what we did, we had some speeches for the seniors, and I feel like that's where all the emotions came out. Just talking about how much of a great team we were, the dynasty that we created throughout this whole thing. And I feel like that's something that we really worked hard for, and that's what the emotions came out of. And other than that, I feel like we just talked about how much of a brotherhood we created together, and yeah.
To know that I'm singing.
I think that BC and Alberta have always had this Western rivalry. For us to come together is something that is huge to show that we can also have a great program. I feel like the team's pretty interesting. Obviously, a bunch of people I played throughout the season, like Mikal, Rocco, Luke, and Autumn. It's not as weird as you think. It's more fun, to be honest, to play together and all the talent combined. Knowing that my high school season in BC is finished, obviously I'm looking ahead, and that's the EYCL tournaments. And for that tournament, I feel like it's just to prove that BC and Alberta and all these Western provinces can compete with the Eastern, like Quebec and Toronto. I got the chip, complete the story, got the MVP, like I said. It's time to just travel, play basketball, and experience life. And tune in to see the future. We've always had this Western rivalry. Oh, for sure. Hey, wake up. You're in a dream. I'm tired of people like saying your name wrong, Reagan. It's not Rain or Ragoon. It's not Rayhan. It's Reagan. Reagan Mendoza. That was dirty. That was because I'm like talking. I'm like, it's